Hello everyone, this is Arthur the Moonlit Usurper. Welcome back for another episode of Dark Souls 3, the Moonlit Night Walkthrough. Now, I decided to warp back here before actually starting the video because it wouldn't make any sense to just start it right at where we were last time with us being near the bonfire that appeared after defeating the cursed rotted greatwood. I believe that's what it's called. Yep, cursed rotted greatwood. Now, for the first, I'd say maybe 5 minutes. I don't know how long, because OBS doesn't have a timer to tell you how long you've been recording. Wish it did, but anyways, it's gonna be like 5 or so minutes that we're gonna do some stuff here before we actually go on to the road of sacrifices. So let's first talk to Lothric and give him his kiln.
Fret not, fret, for...
Give him the kiln.
Oh, belike it is a transposing kiln in thy possession. Seen better days, but methinks it shall suffice. Now, bring to me a twisted soul. Transposition is the art of extracting and coalescing the essence of a soul. In transposing a twisted soul, its true power transferreth to thee. Thy purpose is to seek lords and slay them. What's to fear in a little transposition now?
Now, with the souls we have, here's what we can make. This, remember that demon we fought with Sigurd? There's another demon like it that we'll face later on, but it actually has a soul that it will drop. So here's what we can make from that demon's soul. Demon's great axe and Demon's fist. But for what we have now, here's what we can make from the rod greatwood. A spear of someone who, I'm guessing it's Dark Souls 3. It's Dark Souls 3's Vlad the Impaler, based on the description. And if you play Dark Souls 2 at all, or have looked at it, or have heard about it, or seen anything about it, you'll probably recognize who this belongs to. Now, we technically don't have to make anything with the soul, but might as well make this. Oh, and the amount of souls we have now, that's from farming the Cursed Rat Greatwood like 10 times. And this is just for the ring achievement, even though we're not going to reuse it. We're going to make the pot that's left eye from Vort's soul.
Now,
let's see. I know I was forgetting something. Not. First, let's purchase this tower key. As we're gonna go to tower this episode. And now, since we're here, let's talk to Greylad. Since he came back from his pillaging of the dead settlement.
Oh, hello. You've come at a good time. It took some prowling, but I finally made a score. Go on, have a gander.
Now, I cannot tell you exactly what new things he'll sell after coming back from the dead settlement. Well, not everything, but here's some things that I think he didn't sell before. Rope firebombs, lighting urns, repair powder, more embers, divine blessing, this Zweihander, basically Sigurd's weapon, or Sigurd's. Pot of Knife Curve Sword, the S-Stock, which is an alternative to the Longsword. I think the War Pick is something new. Maybe even the mace. I don't know. Spear? No, I think I already sold that. Anyways, he sells the short bow. That's something definitely new. And the other things I can tell you that are certifiably new are the Knight Shield, the Knight Armor set, these arrows, and the Pot of Knight Shield, which, frankly, the Pot of Knight Shield and the Pot of Knight Curve Sword, we can farm from an enemy that will fight later on. But if you want a shield that has decent elemental, but not too good physical, with the weapon skill, here you go for the Pontiff. Or you want something that's decent in terms of parrying, but doesn't weigh all that much and has relatively good stability, Knight Shield. Now, let's see. You know what? Why not? Let's buy more standard arrows.
Goodbye, Arthur.
There we go. Go with standard arrow. Let's replace this, because I think it might as well have something to at least draw the enemies away. I know we have sorceries to do that, but you've all seen the range on sorceries. And, well, technically most magics. Actually, let's see. Most spells, so. Oh! Now, that lady standing at the edge where Yol was, she appears after you progress with Yol's questline. You know, select, draw, true strike 5 times, and you leave the area, then come back once you've done that. Basically, this is the next part of Yol's questline per se. Well, now it's a new character's questline, because Yol is dead. Ah, that's really nice. Now let's talk to her, because her questline connects with Yol's, leading us to that particular ending.
Oh, prithee, art thou good Yol's master?
I was?
I am Uria of Londor, a close friend of his.
Are we sure about that?
Thanks to thee, Yol's soul is redeemed.
So his entire purpose was
Allow me to express my gratitude in his stead.
And we got a dignified bow gesture from her.
Another matter. Thou'rt a lord, art thou not? Bearer of the dark sigil, and our Lord of Hollows. For the time thou remainst our lord, we of Londor shall serve thee. And I, of course, am also thine.
So basically, Uria will serve us, as well as the entirety of Londor, apparently, as long as we have the dark sigils on our person. There is a way to get rid of all those dark sigils and permanently not be in Hollow anymore. And so once we get rid of those dark sigils, she's gone. And that questline, the Yol/Uria questline ends. But the main part of the Yol/Uria questline involves a certain questline involves 2 other characters that will meet in the Road of Sacrifices. Hopefully in this episode. Now, some of the things we could get from Uria, all the stuff that Yol sold, plus a Divine Tome, Braille Tome, which apparently tells us that miracle teachers are blind? Now, remember how I told you about one of those items that, one of the ways you could use of carrying your hauling? Purging stuff. So we're gonna buy one of those. And we'll buy magic weapon, buy soul greatsword. Let's buy magic shield. And here's a ring that you can buy which will allow you to look human while hollow. I wonder if I should buy this. What? talk to her again. See if she has anything new to say.
That a lord art thou not, bearer of for the time thou and
So that's
till
no.
may the
Now, as Lord of Hollows, we shall explore. First, we shall make ourselves not look like a hollow. There we go. Now we just had to die like 3 times to become hollow. What? We're gonna consume all these souls. It'll help for leveling up. First, get rid of that. And there's the 10 sunlight metals I was talking about earlier. Let's level up.
welcome husband. Very then
Let's
Manifestations of disparity elucidated by
farewell, Ashen Maid.
So we're level 28. That's good. Let's tune in our spell. No. That can be useful with our raw weapon. Can be. But I'd say probably better off using resins. You know what? Let's talk to Hawkwood. Can't remember how we exactly find his name out. Find out what his name is, but anyways, let's talk to Hawkwood, see if he has anything new to say.
You haven't given up yet? Then you're a brasher lad than I thought. You can make better use of this. I don't need it. Not now I've flown the coop.
See if he has anything else to say other than that.
The Undead Legion of Farron is a caravan of undead, sworn by wolf's blood to contain the abyss. The Legion will bury a kingdom at the first sign of exposure. Joyous bunch, really. Gaining admission to the Legion is a matter of some ceremony. Inside their keep, snuffing out the flames of 3 altars opens the door to the wolf blood. Even accursed undead want to believe they're special, it seems. I pity the sorry souls.
So basically he tells us how we can get through Farron Keep, the area after Road of Sacrifices. Basically the area of the first Lord's Soul. Or, no, not Lord's Soul. Lord of Cinder. Basically, Hawkwood just told us how to get through the area where the first Lord of Cinder is located. And frankly, I say I could be wrong, but that'll probably be within 2-3 episodes that we go into Farron Keep. Now we open the door. Let's drop down. Oh! Here's the first crystal lizard. Which, crap, I've totally forgot about that. Now, let me show you something. Go down here, go this way. You could actually get to the crystal lizard without having to basically open that tower. In fact, this is the first crystal lizard you'll find in game. Assuming you know about it. Otherwise, the one you find in Highwall of Lothric is the first crystal lizard you'll encounter. Let's go back up this tower. It headed to the R tower. Does that give us at least several items? Go up the top, where the bell is. And no, there's no way you can ring the bell. Now, make our way up the tower and grab this item. It's the Firekeeper's Sword. If you look, this is a Firekeeper. You're going to be seeing a lot more of that in this area. Basically, with this item, all you need to do is give it to our Firekeeper, and with it, she'll be able to remove the Dark Sigils from us. Easy way of getting rid of the Dark Sigils and hauling permanently. Well, actually, the only way of getting rid of your Dark Sigils and hauling permanently. But be warned, it does end the Yol/Yuria questline and bars you from achieving that one ending until another new game cycle. Although, after you get the ending, there's nothing stopping you from doing it. Except for feelings of self-cheating. Now, this side, there's an armor set right below us, but hopefully we don't die. Yes! We waited right on it. And we get the Firekeeper set. No. Yes! We're still good. We're still good. Now over here, grab an Estus ring, and if you look around us, if you look around, you can see there's a lot of dead Firekeepers. Guessing this is what happens to Firekeepers who have served their purpose. Good lord. There's just the Firekeepers from all the ages. It's like, should we bury them? No, just dump them in a tower. Just dump them in a tower. Guessing that's what the people who made the tower were saying. It's like, couldn't we bury? No, we're not gonna bury them. We're just gonna dump them in the tower. Figure I might as well kill those two. Now with all that out of the way, let's actually. What the Everything just decided to load right then. It's like, oh, right. The textures are supposed to load. What was that? Okay, let's just go to the dilapidated bridge and go in through the sewers. Wow, that's been happening to me lately. The few times, mostly I've filmed. But, oh good, everything's loaded here, so we're fine. Oh shit. Ah, damn it! Let's grab that. Let's open this door. Are they gonna chase after us? No? We're safe? Are we actually safe? Seriously, just, if you're gonna come after us, come after us. Come on. Come after me, bro. Got. Let's ignore them. Let's grab this loincloth. Basically deprived armor, and here is this another way you can get rid of your hauling. Basically reset your hauling level to 0, aka get rid of it, and make yourself not look like Putrick. Basically select at the Velka statue, request dissolution, and you'll be able to get rid of your hog, but you have to pay a price. Specifically, the price is 100 souls per level you have, or 100 times your soul level. So in this case, we're level 28, so it would cost 2,800 souls to get rid of our Hollow. Now, I know, why didn't we just do that instead of buying a Purging Stone? The audience may be thinking. Simple thing is, once you get to level 45 and above, it becomes more cost-effective to buy Purging Stones instead of going to the statue. That, and it's more convenient. Now, go over here and grab Red Hilted Halberd. You may recognize the halberd as the one from Dark Souls 1. Kind of. I could be wrong. Now, in this area, we're going to fight several skeletons. They're not as sad and pitiful as Dark Souls 2 skeletons, but they're not as scary or unnerving as Dark Souls 1. Oh, just a tip. Later on in the game, we'll go into an area that's where the most common enemy in that area is going to be skeletons, and some of those skeletons will be able to revive themselves, so you have to essentially kill them twice. And no, there's no necromancer. It's just you have to kill the skeletons twice. You'll see what I mean when we get to that area. Drop soul of an unknown traveler. Now we rush over here. So all those skeletons are dead. And that sometimes you'll find that dog down here after it presumably fell from up here. Yep. Let's just chase after these assholes. Let's just chase after that crystal lizard and we'll be fine. There we go. Crystal lizard dies, giving us the heavy gem. Now over here, we'll grab 2 Titanite shards from these corpses and... Oh shit. I keep forgetting this guy's at the voice from everything he did. Well, that's done. Hopefully nothing's gonna fall down here to chase after us. First, shoot down that body for the item. Blessed red and white shield +1. Now, Blessed Infusion allows you to gain health back per kill. It's not much, but it does help. Okay, first, what we're going to do is grab this. First talisman you get in-game if you did start as a cleric. And just run, because not really worth dealing with these rats. It's not really worth it. No. Let's check the talisman. Skill, Faltering Prayer, which basically gives you more poise while attacking. Helps. That's very good for clerics. It's got A for Faith skill, which presumably I'm guessing is good. But then again, the A skill could be C skill for could actually function like C skill. Again, it's weird how skill functions sometimes. Let's open this. Let's open the store and talk to the Miracle Teacher. Yep. This is the person who miracle builds will go to in order to learn their miracles. Well, most of the non-damaging ones, most of the defensive ones you'll learn from her. Most of your offensive ones you'll find in the field, per se, and from bosses. Well, transposing boss souls. Let's talk to her.
Who is there? Someone there? Anyone? Oh, please, whoever you are, touch me. The dark surrounds me, nibbles at my flesh. Little creatures, they never stop biting. So please, hold out your hand and touch me.
So, let's touch her? We're not even touching her, technically.
Ah, yes, there you are. So close, indeed.
Again, we're not touching. We just have our
But
hands
I'm
out,
not
like
entirely alone, just yet.
almost a hand's
Praise
width
the
away from
merciful
her.
gods above.
Maybe two, I don't know. So we get the prayer gesture from that line of dog. Let's talk to her again. We've got to talk to her at least once more before she'll warp back to Firelink.
Oh, forgive me. I am Irina of Karim. I came to this land so that I might be a firekeeper. Your touch has freed me from the darkness. You are a champion, then. I am weak and unfit to tend the flames. But if it would not trouble you, might I enter into your service instead?
Sure.
Oh, thank you, sweet champion. I shall take my vows. I, Irina of Karim, solemnly swear to serve you.
So, Irina's gone, and some things to note. One, as we all just learned, she's blind. Which explains why miracle tomes are basically written in Braille. Well, actually, it's more of the general clerics are apparently blind in Dark Souls 3. In order to be a teacher of miracles, you have to be blind. That, and, well, let's see, I could be wrong. But firekeepers, in order to become a firekeeper, they have to lose physical sight. They have to become blind or lose their eyes. And considering that she was trying to become a firekeeper, she basically either blinded herself or someone blinded her. But for whatever reason, she just couldn't cut it as firekeeper material. So she's basically here as a miracle teacher. Let's talk to her guardian, per se.
Another one of those unkindled, are you? All you faceless undead, behaving as if you deserve respect. Now you've gone and rescued the wench. How very quaint. Pitying creatures that are beyond help. Very well. I'm sick of looking after her at any rate. I'm Egon, a knight of Karim. I am allied to you for as long as you assure the girl's safety. And only for that long.
He doesn't really say anything other than that, but there's Egon of Karim. Now, what we're gonna do is send the lift down and... Oh, crap. Actually, first let's call the down lift up. Then go down. Oh yeah, we haven't died yet. It says equipment rose sacrifices. And so far, considering as of this recording, I don't think we've died at all. Outside of the whole progressing Noel's questline. Now this next part, we're going to meet a very dangerous enemy. An enemy we're going to frankly cheese, because I just don't want to bother myself with it. This enemy is called an Outer Knight. And he will wreck our shit. Now we're gonna... Oh shit. Stop! Run! Open the door! Open the door! I was wrong! We cannot take him! We cannot take him over! There we go. Doors open and just take pot shots. There we go. When that Outlier Knight dies, he drops. Well, he'll drop. And I am really screwing up tenses today. The Aerophil Straight Sword. 12 strength, 14 dex requirement. This weapon can only be upgraded, just so everyone knows, via Twinkling Titanite. And as of now, we've got one Twinkling Titanite. Not really enough to upgrade that. Okay, there it is. It's got 55 frost, which I think is good. Again, I have never messed with frost weapons at all. Now, let's walk back in here. I'll run back. Grab ourselves an ember. Frankly, the biggest problem I just had with that was, I'll admit, I just panicked. Now, we're officially at the Road of Sacrifices. First, we'll rest at the bonfire. Then, that will just progress through the area. These are called corvids. Once you get close enough to them, they shriek and wings sprout out of their back. They're basically hollow versions of the crow people you met at Dark Souls 1 in the painted world of Aramias. Or, if you remember Dark Souls 2 lore, hollow versions of what Ornifex was. Kind of. It's punch attack. Yep, arms sprouted at the wings, and we just picked up a Shriving Stone, which basically allows you to undo your weapon infusion without reducing reinforcement level. Kind of useful, especially if you thought, shit, I screwed up on infusing, I want to do this. Punch attack. Beware of liar, beware of betrayal. And there's nothing down there other than death. Yep, death. Let's just buff our staff again. And pick apart these birds. There we go. They're both dead, and now let's take care of that one. Backstab. Now this crow, this Corvian, the ones that have the staff, they have a chance of dropping their staffs. I know, no duh, but their staffs, I believe they're the only staffs that don't have the skill steady chance. Instead, their skill basically allows it to spray a poison cloud, much like what it was doing earlier. That's basically the skill of the staff. Now, there is another crow here that has a chance of dropping that staff. Maybe we'll get it. Okay, why does it take so much stamina just to buff a weapon? Oh well. Let's kill this one. I don't know. Now, that character with the butcher's knife we just picked up, looking at the description of said knife, it's basically that woman is a fan service. And by fan service, I mean, God, how do I put this? Let's grab this brigand set. She's, okay, callback. She's a callback to Manny or Mildred in Dark Souls 1. It's like that NPC who invades you in Blighttown. The one NPC you could summon against Queelag. That Manny or Mildred is a callback to her. Well, we got our first, well, not first daggers, but first paired weapon. Basically, there are two-hand weapons, so you can do an attack with one hand and an attack with other. Although, frankly, I believe there are other games that have done a two-handed weapon better. Or in terms of, see, for example, press Y. Now, this is the weapon skill, which allows you to quick step. Kind of like the Bloodborne dodge, but it also helps in certain areas where it's hard to move, like water, for example. Now, this is the weak attack for the left hand, apparently. I can do both blades at once. I don't know if that's how all paired weapons work, where you press L2 or press L1 or LB for all the paired weapons. Because R1 and R2 function the same. As they would with normal daggers. But, let's go back to our long sword. Because I'll show you other paired weapons later on. Okay, first, let's go up here. Oh, fuck. Scrut, kill him. There we go. It's dead. This one has a chance of dropping a scythe that can inflict bleed. Those knives can also inflict bleed, just for some info. Let's drink our Ashen Flask. Well, Ashen Esses. Now, buff our staff, and kill at least that one. Try jumping. Basically, fall down. Because we're going to find the ring that can be useful for faith builds down here. Plus, we got our tome. Oh, shit. Oh, no. So we managed to push a dog off us off the cliff, which is good. Ah! Turns out gravity defeats flying enemies because something they don't know how to fly. Let's kill that dog. Let's grab the Braille Divine Tome of Kareem and oh shit. And that happens. Now, as I was saying, let's grab this Lord's Ring, which it's like the Young Dragon's Ring for. It's the correct version of the Young Dragon Ring. Oh shit. Now, as for that one, I think it's a bit more aggressive than its non-red-eyed brethren, and a bit stronger, but otherwise it's got roughly the same amount of hit points. Oh, no need. We just wasted a bunch of focus points of mana. Because it decided to suicide. Speaking of which, apparently all those other Corvians that were down here decided to suicide as well. Oh, wait, no, there's one more. There's one more that's still alive. Because some of them decided to take a suicide jump. Let's just kill this one. And now on screen, you will basically let the other Corvians to wreck your face. Did a drop anything. That's not surprising and a shame. So, nothing here at all. Oh well, all those crow creatures are dead, and now, see those two characters over there? Those characters have a role to play within the Yol Yuria questline. Particularly the ones sitting atop the pile of rubble. Let's first light the bonfire, because this area, depending on your level, has a chance of being a high invasion area. But I mean, you have a real high chance of getting invaded here. Now let's talk to this guy first, because he'll give us a covenant item. Yep, the Blue Sentinels item. Which, frankly, I don't know why they have Blue Sentinels and Bladed Darkmoon. Yeah, you get Bladed Darkmoon later, since they, one, function exactly the same way, and two, in order to get the rewards for those items, for those covenants, you basically talk to the same person. Oh, the same person who gives you the Bladed Darkmoon covenant item. Oh well, I'm guessing it was just a bone to throw for Dark Souls 2 players. Let's talk to this nice person.
Oh, hello. How do you do? I am Anri of Astora, unkindled like you. This is Horace, a friend and travelling companion. Are you too in search of the Lords of Cinder?
Yes, I am.
We are well along the road of sacrifices. Below us is the Crucifixion Woods.
Still technically part of Road Sacrifices.
Beyond the flooded woods lies Farron Keep, home of the Undead Legion. Further yet is the Cathedral of the Deep. We seek the cathedral, home of the grim Aldrich. We may go our separate ways now, but we are both seekers of lords. The next time we cross paths, one may find the other in a time of need. May the flames guide your way.
So, something to note about Henri is that, based on whatever your character's gender is, Henri is the opposite. In this case, Henri's a girl. It's to do with the Yol Yuria questline and becoming the Lord of Hollows, becoming the true Lord of Hollows. Oh, me! Damn it! Let's talk to Henri again.
Oh yes, Horace. He's not very talkative, but don't think ill of him. He's an upstanding, kind-hearted knight, a fine partner for this grueling journey. Without his help, I would have cursed this onerous duty long ago.
So that's it for Henri's dialogue. For now. Shit. I was gonna end the episode here. In fact, probably may do that, but since we've been invaded, we might as well be nice to our invader. Who's in Vegas? Okay, where are they? This is Road of Sacrifices / Crucifixion Woods proper. Oh! Kirk's in full Kirk regalia. So... Yep. Ow, shit. And I am lagging. Wow. Yep, we're gonna have to do this. First NPC fight. Well, first player-to-player fight. Ha! Ow! Okay, that was fun, but that was my last Cestus. Shit. And turns out he had more. Speaking of which, we find an NPC with this armor set later on. Okay, since as an invader or phantom you have half Estus you normally would have, hopefully this is his max in terms of healing, because he used like, I believe 4 regular flasks. I don't think he has any more. Careful of the parrying, because we may end up dying because of that. And now it's just Bob spin. Come on, get closer. Stop it. Stop throwing bombs. I got hit like twice. It's mostly lag between us. Yes! Ha! You parried me, but it didn't work. So, now let's rest at our bonfire, and we'll continue this for the next episode, as we actually explore the rest of the road sacrifices, and meet our sorcery teacher. I believe that's what we're going to call him. Yeah, sorcery teacher. So, I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye.